Snakes can seem to represent a lot because they are among the most ancient and varied legendary symbols throughout history. In many cultures, serpents are associated with upward progress, such as metamorphosis or rebirth, because they regularly lose their skin. However, snakes can also be a more ominous emblem in some cultures, signifying evil or even death. Lauri Quinn Loewenberg, a certified dream analyst, claims that snakes often signify a person in the dreamer's life who behaves in a low, filthy, toxic, or poisonous manner. They can also stand for something connected to health or recovery. If a snake appears in your dream, pay attention to it no matter what you think it might mean. You shouldn't disregard your dreams about snakes any more than you would, if you came across one in the real world. Either you need to eliminate a harmful factor from your life or you need to recognize a healing. In either case, it is quite wise to heed the message or warning. Here are what it implies if you get snake-related dreams. If you had a dream that a snake was inside your home, look for possibly harmful persons or stressors in your home if you find a snake there. Or consider it in a more abstract way. It's possible that the threatening person's toxicity has reached the stage where you're bringing that negativity with you. If you had a dream about a snake outside, it may be a sign that you need to be honest with this toxic individual. Because we don't speak out about it, toxic people continue to damage our lives. If you got bit by the snake. In this situation, the snake probably has more to do with your health than it does with the people in your life. Contrary to popular belief, a snake bite in a dream may represent the administration of a shot. Therefore, if a snake bites you in a dream, consider whether there are any physical ailments that are starting to improve or emotional wounds that appear to be healing. The snake bite may also indicate that you have been the target of judgmental or harsh remarks. If a snake strikes a loved one in a dream, that person may be struggling with physical or psychological problems. Alternatively, if you don't think the snake has any bearing on health, asking yourself if you might be the snake by looking inward. Have you been berating this person with foul language? Suppose the snake bit a foe. You can end yourself being the snake in this situation. A snake biting someone you despise could symbolize your wish to harm them with your own venomous insults and hurtful words. If multiple snakes appeared in your dream, the quantity of snakes in your dream can have meaning, just like the type of snake it is. Multiple snakes can stand either numerous harmful individuals or a complex, toxic situation. Alternatively, a group of snakes could stand either a variety of health problems or a single health problem with numerous components. If you dreamed of a rattlesnake, a rattlesnake will ratchet its tail to scare away any perceived threat when a predator or even an unobservant bystander approaches it. As a result, if you see a rattlesnake in your dream, it may be warning you to avoid poisonous people or alerting you to potential warning signs that a certain individual may be exhibiting. If the dream was frightening, start with how the dream made you feel. This will indicate how urgently you need to find and deal with any probable sources of stress in your life. A snake in a nightmare is a very excellent sign that your subconscious perceives a poisonous person in your life as an immediate threat. This indicates that your subconscious is fed up with that person's toxic conduct and needs to shake you out of it. If only the dream were more enjoyable. So you won't need to worry. If a snake appears in a dream but is not frightening, it is either a symbol for a problem with one's health or healing, or it is a warning sign for a potentially dangerous someone or circumstance. If a boa constrictor appeared in your dream, the type of snake you see in your dream has meaning because nothing in dreams happens at random. Also keep in mind that snakes frequently represent persons in your life. Consider the snake carefully and how it poses a threat to its prey or other predators. It is well known that boa constrictor kill their victims by squeezing them. Consequently, a boa constrictor in your dream may represent a person in your life, who is making you feel confined or constrained, or who may be financially constraining you. If a harmless species, such as a garter snake, appeared in your dreams, you might be able to exhale in this situation in relief. Garter snakes are harmless, thus they might stand in for someone you were initially wary of but have since realized poses no risk to you. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for our next video.